Others, like King James says, but by prayer and fasting. And friends, I'm done. I'm through. As I bring this series on prayer into a conclusion, I want to take that small statement from Jesus. This kind does not go but by prayer and fasting. And say this in your hearing this morning, that there are things, especially spiritual things. Demonic possession is a spiritual issue that cannot be solved any other way other than through prayer, because prayer is spiritual. Friends, some of the things that we are dealing with this morning will never change, I'm sorry to say, until we realize that we are dealing with a spiritual matter, and spiritual things must be dealt with spiritually. You can take a transfer, but that demon will follow you to the next station. You can even run away from Kenya and go to UK or America or India, and you'll find the demon there waiting for you. Because if it's a spiritual matter, you've got to deal with it spiritually. And the way to deal with it spiritually, Jesus said, this kind can only go through prayer and fasting. It's important to know what you are dealing with. It is important to know what we are dealing with. Because if a thing is spiritual, then the way to fight it, the way to overcome it, is on our knees. I'm calling upon us, friends, back to prayer. I'm calling upon us back to seeking the Lord. Prayer still works. And this morning, our prayer is simple. Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. Mimi naamini Mungu, lakini saidia kutoamini kwangu. Friends, all things are possible to those who believe. I pray this morning that as we leave this church, as we log off, we'll go home believing that nothing is impossible with our God. This demon that had tormented the young man for years was cast out, and the young man was set free by Jesus. May Jesus set you free from whatever oppression you've been going through, from whatever kind of struggle you've been going through for a long time, to a point that doubt have come into your heart. May the good Lord set you free, because all things are possible to those who believe. But remember this, Jesus finishing said, this kind